What's up everyone, this is Kenny here from Property Stories. So today is the second day of Raya. I thought I just would like to record this video to share with you why I finally decided to sell my property, my house that I've been holding for the last 14 years, despite it gaining good rental and good capital appreciation. Okay, so for context, I'm going to share with you the name of the place is, I think for those who really know me personally lah. I shared the term before that I used to own TT Wangsa Central in TT Wangsa, Kuala Lumpur. Okay, this property is located behind Bistana Hotel. I bought it in year 2010, and I bought it sub-sale, ladies and gentlemen. Back then, I buy because it's walking distance to LRT and interchange of monorail. Okay, and then right opposite is there's Hospital Sentosa, which is a private hospital. Another opposite, just walking distance, is HKL Hospital Kuala Lumpur, which is one of the largest government hospital in Klang Valley. So there's a lot of doctors, hospital staff are staying there, and also it's easy to get tenants because it's connected to the LRT. And one more thing is also connected to bus station up north. You can go to northern area is from that one bus station there. Okay, so I bought it at 400,000. This is sub sale. The first owner bought it. You guess how much? 250. Okay, direct from developer. This developer is from Penang. Is now already bankrupt lah. They wind down voluntary for the TT Wangsa Central. So I bought it at 400,000 thinking that I can get good rental. Yeah, after attending property guru seminar, I paid a lot also actually. I paid like thousands for seminars. I paid for stocks and property at that time, but that's a story for another day. So I bought it at 400,000 in 2010. And you remember, right, the year 2009 to 2014, the property price suddenly went crazy. For those who own property, most of them become rich overnight. So the talk of the town is that you must own property if you want to become rich. So that's what I did actually. Nobody talks about stocks at the time. Stocks is like 1,000 shares for one stock. So let's just say the share costs you 8 ringgit per share, you need to have 8,000 to buy. So which is very painful lah. It's in cash, very painful. So most of us actually be thinking how to buy property. At that time, there's such thing as zero down already. Okay, so everybody is crazy going buy property because the moment get keys, everybody sell with the double the price. And back then also, right, the landscape for investment, we don't have much choices. Not like now you can straight open account, invest in US ETF or China ETF. The whole world is your oyster actually now. You can even go to online and find job online. Okay, like Upwork, Fiverr. Kenny, my friend Kenny, who's a freelance writer, started in Upwork I think in 2015. I bought a property in 2010. I don't even know what's all this. Okay, so back to the story right now. The first, my first tenant, right, is really I got about 3,000. That time there is a 40-year loan. Last time housing loan was 40 years. Then they reduced back to 35. Okay, so my installment is around 1,007, rental 3,000, and it's to an Indonesian oil and gas company. It's an Indonesian petroleum company. I still remember, the agent came and do one or two rentals and that place. Then 1 year later, want to renew tenancy, definitely no longer focus in that area already. So he's a hit and run agent. Okay, I've written the notes here. The first starting that I want to share with you why the real reason that I sold is because of my psychological state, mental state lah. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but I'm the type that worries a lot. I cannot have too much of stress in depths. I get stressed up. What I mean is that whenever I try to do something, change job or buy more, remember that time I only know about property and stocks, and I'm in sales. Okay, I've always been in sales because I wanted to retire early. I thought that by just earning my money now, sacrifice and earn the money now, I can retire early. Okay, so that's what I did. So being in sales, right, your job is not stable one. This commission this month can be 10,000, then next month don't have, next few months don't have. But I got basic pay lah, and that time my expenses is low. So back to mental state actually, there's always that small voice behind my head, you know. It's, even though the installment is covered by the rental installment, not just installment, everything. When I got a property, the maintenance fee is only 20 cents. Now it's like 30 cents, and then got what leaf modernization funds. We'll talk about that later. So there's this like small sound, the voice behind my head that not nag me. If you change job, how you this how that how over the years, right, as I get into more paying more expenses for the property, as I get older, you need to refurbish, renovate, repair stuff. And I made some stupid financial decision to invest the money. This voice here behind is getting even louder. It somehow I feel that it's trapped me, in the job that I need to earn that money. So that's why I sold it, okay. And this year, as you're watching, this is 2024, my finances are not in good shape, okay. So that voice actually became very very loud behind my head, so I sold it. I didn't make much, but I sold it, okay. In fact, I didn't make much, as in I mentioned the earlier part. I bought it for 420,000, right? I sold it's about 500,000. You would think I make about 100,000, right, over 14 years, which is not worth it, and you will be right actually. So remember, I did refinance back in the peak in 2017. I refinanced the property to take out the money, and I took out about 200,000. 200,000, that 200,000, I also lost it in an investment, went bad. Okay, you can find the video where I made money from one property. This is the property. Okay, I sold it. So back then in 2017, when I refinanced, the price was at a peak. The valuation given is about 600 over thousand, 650, I think. So I refinanced, lost the money, and now the voice become louder, so I sold. Okay, that is the main reason. That's the biggest reason why I sold. The rest of the things is more technical. Let me just refer to my notes. Not technical. Second part is as you get older, right? When I first started, I don't know anything, but when you get older, you observe times have changed. Your life outlook also changed. I can tell you that, yeah, now I'm a real estate agent. I have no stable job. I can't even pay my bills at the moment. But I never feel more clear and more calm than I am now when compared to when I first started at 25 years old, 23, 24 years old when I first started. 24 years old, I have full of energy but no direction. Okay? So what is the direction? I realized over the years, right, why the sound is keep on nagging behind my head. It's because I overthink. Yeah, I know some people out there say, why you overthink? It's just one property. I don't want to hear all this. Everybody is different. Okay? So I'm talking to those who are feeling that way, but they're not voiced out. You are allowed to sell your place. Okay? Back to the things, back to my life outlook. I realized what I want to retire to. That's the difference. When I was starting job, right, 24, 25, I bought my first property in 25 years old, very young. Because at the first year when I start my job, really, I earned more than like 50,000 gross income lah, around there. And then I stay in a small room. I save every penny. I try to save. I don't go holidays. I don't hang out much. I have no friends. I save everything just because I want to retire. But I don't know what I want to retire or why I want to retire. I will tell myself that I want to I retire only I can enjoy. No worries. Now I save first. Buy as many properties as I can. That was the plan back then. Then I realized it's not the money that I want. It's not the property that I need. They are just tools. What I wanted, right, at the back of my mind is the freedom. It's the freedom to choose what I love to do and do it and work with whoever I want. Yeah, now some people may tell you, does this mean that freedom here means financial freedom? Yes, it means financial freedom. But people will also tell you financial freedom here means having a house, having a car, uh, a family, or a good job that can pay for all this, and you still have rooms to invest. That is financial freedom too. That is one way of financial freedom too. But it doesn't fit my vision of financial freedom. My financial freedom is very simple. I just want to stay at home, play computer game, and stream. That's it. I happy I stream, I upload to YouTube, I create basically I want to create contents like this. Talk to the camera, talk to people, you know? Uh, that is the idea of financial freedom. But since I've discovered content creation like I think 2015 or 2016, I realized that I can do more from content creation. So I started to write books, do videos, which I enjoy right now until now. Write social media posts just to share my knowledge with people, my experience, and I hope that it helps. So the future plan was down that direction. All right. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that my outlook of life have changed. I know why I wanted to retire. I wanted to retire is because I wanted the freedom. Money is just a tool. But nevertheless, I'm not saying money is not important. Money is very, very important because it at least settles 99% of your problems. Okay? So you have to have money. But how much money and uh, what kind of lifestyle, how much you need, that is totally within your control. You and I control. Okay? It doesn't matter what society say, how much you're supposed to be earning at what age. I've seen these YouTube videos, how much you should be earning, how much you should be saving at what age. And frankly speaking, I don't buy in that lah. For me, you must know as a baseline what's your baseline, and then that is okay. You can live with your baseline, and you are happy. That's the most important. Okay, your needs are met. That's the most important. Have something extra to invest. That's the most important. To me, that is freedom. Okay, you don't have to worry. Okay, so that is the mindset part. The third one is that I find that the property, right, the house I have, the service apartment, has already hit a ceiling price. Yes, it had a good run. It was launched, no need to launch actually. The developer internally sell. I think most people take like what 4 5 units. Last time there's such thing as you take the unit first, you pay the booking first. Then when you want to sign S&P, right, you sell that booking to another person. That's how they flip and make money. Last time. That's how crazy and hot the property market is. So I give you an example. Let's just say today I know I can get this unit for 1,000 booking. I put first but I have no intention to buy. Then I find other buyer. I say, oh, this property you can make 100,000. I sell you 10,000 you sign the booking. Then I change the name. The person go and sign, and then sign the S&P. I get the 10,000 uh, 1,000 is my capital. 9,000 is profit. 900% within like what, 1 week, 2 weeks. Who want to give you, right? That is why the property market is so hot. That's how hot it is at the time. So I feel that it's already hit the selling price. That 650 or 660, you will stay there for a long time. I don't know how long. That's the problem. And which brings me to the next point. If you want to invest in property, you must understand that your loan repayment is the certain one. The uncertain one is the capital appreciation. I already wait until 650. Okay. Yeah, now you have the lift modernization. You can want to replace the lift. But how long more can I wait? Every year that I wait, right, the property getting older and older, there is more things that I need to pay, more things that's breaking, wear and tear. That's normal. Okay, which brings me to my next point, the hassle of managing these repairs, wear and tear. Next one is the tenant. Over 14 years, right, I've been blessed, really blessed. I'm grateful. I got a lot of, all of them is good tenant. I've heard horror stories where even I myself handle okay. The tenant actually got caught by police, plainclothes policemen, suspected of drug distribution. So I did handle that kind of case. And I also got case where friends tell me the tenant don't pay and don't move out. They're asking me what to do. So I thank God, I'm really grateful that I don't have that kind of experience. My worst experience was the tenant treat the house like a rubbish bin. Literally, when I got back the keys to rent out, I was shocked. The whole house full of rubbish. I get a cleaner to clean, and the cleaner told me inside there got used condoms. I don't know how the hell the tenant actually stayed. But that is besides the point lah. The one that I want to share with you is not just handle tenant, it's handle people. Tenant people mah. Then another one is agent. Over the 14 years, right, the hassle of handling agent is also another thing that is eating me up. There is one year I remember the market was so slow, no agents WhatsApp me or WhatsApp me for ask me whether got want to rent or sell, that I had to take matters in my own hand. So what I did was that I texted like 50 over agents on iProperty and Property Guru. I tell them, okay, from today I'm the landlord. I introduce myself. My name, I'm the landlord of this place, this unit number. So on Saturday, I will be there from 11 right up to 5. Come here if you want to rent out my place. Come and take photo, take video. So 13 agents came out of 50. I think 13 agents came. Some of them is their colleagues send them. Some of them agency send them. But I met 13 of them on one day. In the end, one of them managed to rent out, and that guy is a part-time agent. Part-time agent. The next year, want to find him. He no more. He no longer working as agent. Okay. So, but that's beside the point. That's one part. Another thing is that if you deal with people, doesn't matter if it's agents or not. If you are too nice or if you're too naive, right, you will get eaten up. As in, you get screwed over lah. Not nice to hear, screwed over. So how this happen, right? My side, this agent, when the tenant want to move out, right? The tenant is overseas mah. So at night is a flight. Morning move out. So the agent went and checked things. So I say you go and check things, and then everything okay. I transfer lah. But the problem is my banking app has a problem at time. Want to transfer the deposit out. So the tenant at night want to fly off overseas. So he bug the agent. Agent also bug me. Agent keep on calling me, keep on texting me, asking me when can transfer, when can transfer. I already explained it. Call me and call me some more. I was so angry. I just tell him off. I said, bro, I am paying your commission or the tenant is paying your commission. Straight away say, oh, okay, no lah, actually different. Yeah lah, I know lah. I told you what, right? So you cannot wait means you cannot wait means don't take lah. The tenant tell the tenant don't take back. What can a tenant do? I tell the agent, you was the one that is supposed to be what? To be on my side. I am the one paying you the commission. Okay? So then I thought it's settled. At night I managed to transfer. Then the tenant flew back to overseas. So when the same story, when I went there and that's where I found the rubbish. I called him again. I said, I thought you checked it. What happened? So I trusted him for like, I think he's the longest among in the 14 years, 3 to 4 years actually, the agent, the same agent. Every time when the tenancy want to renew, I'm the one that go and find him. So it just goes to show you, right, the agents are out there, they cannot handle too many. Most of them cannot handle too many. It's understandable. Once you get like so many units, you get confused, and then you also you don't stay there forever so after that you need to move on. You need to find other business. That's the agent's nature of business. Okay. So having said that, I asked him, I thought you checked it. You told me you checked what? That's why I sent back the deposit. Now you see I spent $600 just to clean the whole damn house. The agent volunteered to foot the bill but I said I'm not interested. I just don't want to pass to you to rent anymore. That's it. I fired the agent. Another thing is that you must also know like roughly the appliances and the furniture money. If you do not have the time, I can tell you, make sure you have the money to give the agent something. Okay, it's like a service fee The agent is not obligated to help you all this, but they help you all this. you also need to be, be smart a bit. Don't everything as a landlord you want to hold everything. In this life if you hold everything frankly speaking you don't collaborate you don't think of people's rice bowl, you will never go far one. Every time when I ask the agent, I don't care who's the agent, but every time I ask them to do something, like for example, fix the leak, pipe leaking, they will get the contractor. They will get the contractor, liaise with the tenant, everything. I will always give a little bit token extra. 10 ringgit also never mind. Doesn't matter. So most of the cases they no need to go there. Or they are there. But it's up to you to show them the token of appreciation. You show them token of appreciation, I tell you, the agent will remember you. The agent will remember you and the service is so faster. They will definitely push your unit first. But I digress very long. I also think that I'm made enough already lah. Okay, so it's time for me to exit. I don't want to hold until forever. But like I mentioned at the start, right, I don't like to have so much debt on my head. Changed already. I've changed my outlook and I know what I really want. So holding on to property like until I retire or pay it off and then I get passive rental income to me, it doesn't appeal to me lah. No, seeing the real story, the real situation in front of my eyes. Okay? The real situation like repairs dealing with agents dealing with tenants I don't like all that. It's complicate my life. So next up, as I was renting 14 years, right, the rental didn't maintain, no. You hear a lot of those property guru when you go to their seminar. They paint you a beautiful picture. You see property price increase 3% a year how much you get. But property price been increasing 5% a year since don't know when. That one maybe I still can give you a benefit of doubt because they got data, okay? That one got data. What I don't like, and I realize that is bullshit, is the rental. You see, every year you increase 3%. How much you get at the end? Hello, boss. Every year increase 3%. Rental go up and down one. No. Rental is affected by the income and also the supply. When I bought that property back in 2010, I think there's only three, and that is the newest in that area. After I bought like a few years down the road, new one come just near down the road, a bit further, but it's near down the road, right opposite HKL. Okay, now there's even more supply, and more supply is coming. Even though yes, MRT 3 is also there. Yes, that station is called Titiwangsa. It's very unique station where you have three public transport: LRT, monorail, MRT. But so what? When supply come you think your place can rent 3,000 people will go to new one no. Then what as you as a landlord want to do? You start partition you have to be creative okay. But my unit there's no partition. Another thing is that a lot of people thinks that when you have more connectivity, more public transport, it's good for investors because you got more pool of tenants. You must remember the flip side is also true. For example, when I bought last time 2010, the LRT have not exist until LRT 3, MRT don't have, So if you stay in Kajang, you want to work in KL, impossible. You will need to change anything like crazy, you would rather drive. Or you will rent around nearby KL there. And you want to rent nearby KL, you rent cheap one. My place is cheap, 3,000 last time was cheap. Okay, it dropped to 2005, 2000, blah blah. Now then the lowest I think was 2000. Then after COVID it slowly went up. What I'm trying to tell you is that most people will think that only one way. Okay, LRT connectivity is here, very good. But they forgot that people actually looking for cheaper, and then their salary is not increasing. Even here at Wangsa Maju, people got stay in Wangsa Maju, take Sri Rampai LRT right up to KL Central, which is 45 minutes away. It's normal for them because they work there. And then the rent is cheaper in Wangsa Maju than KL Central. This is what happening. That's why also one of the factors that it drops. And because it's an old property, you cannot command higher rental than the new one. And new ones keep on building nearby. As long as got land, even 1 acre also go and start building. Don't care whether got people buy or not, because definitely will have people buy. I also don't understand. Okay? So new development and oversupply, I feel there is oversupply. And also people can stay further for cheaper rent. It's also one of the reasons I sell. So once I tell you these numbers are along the way, you can see the declining yield. The yield is declining. Okay, the price, remember, stagnant. So the rental yield is declining. How long you want to decline? You decline 4%, 3%, 4% a year. Huh. Bro, you go and put in stocks, blue chip stock are better, 6% dividend only every year. Roughly 5 to 6% dividend every year stocks. No need to headache also. If you are a boomy, even better. ASB, terus masuk, take loans some more, max out, even better. Or your EPF, you know boomy like us, right? EPF and boomy also can actually. Bon boomy, well Malaysians in general, put in EPF average 6%. This one you have to manage like 4 3 IO, and then you don't know when the capital appreciation going to come. It, the cap so that is one of the reason so it's declining yield over the years. Next one is the rental. A lot of times, right, when people talk about rental, is the data is very lacking. You today you can say it's similar project, similar unit sell rental out for 3,000. Then the other person will say this unit I rent out for 2,500. You cannot know for sure. You just get estimate from the asking price on the portals. You cannot also ask the agent, oh, this place how many units you rented out already. The agent can say whatever the shit they want, because there's no proof. They don't need to give you proof that they rented a place. Then you speak to different agents, you will only roughly gauge. The only way you know how much your place can rent out for is to speak with as many agents as possible. For me, I like to speak like about five. Then I roughly know. I give them the same pictures, same question. I will ask them. Then you will find someone they will quote very high one. That one just want the listings only. That one won't work one, confirm. Most of them will quote roughly the same there. Then it's okay. Don't bother the one that quote too high. Okay, that's a tip for you all. Okay, hassle of property management, hassle of managing people, this one done. The 10th reason, already 10, is too much uncertainty in the future. The future is, to me, very unstable. I'm talking about the political scene, government, unstable. So if you have unstable government, a lot of policies you can't implement. And if a lot of policies you can't implement, it's hard for us to create jobs. It's hard for us to create jobs and hard for us to create high quality jobs. If it's hard for us to increase our productivity, where are we going to get the money to buy the property? Property price will keep going up. Okay, so that's one. And then as a landlord, right, I've been hearing also about this thing called the Residential Tenancy Act. I've been hearing since 2018. I think most people hear way longer. It never came to pass. What the Residential Tenancy Act will help is to help the landlords where if they have dispute, right, it's faster to settle. Not like now the system is so broken and it takes so long time. You want to evict a tenant from your own house, you also have to take like court order lah, you have to go bailiff lah, you have to go police station to make a report. Then the process is too long. Okay, so that is one of the things that I see the law actually lacking. Enforcement also lacking. And it's a huge driving factor lah, not just in trust or developer part to build, but enforcement and the management of the properties is also and laws to govern especially the real estate market need to be better. It will help to increase the price over the term and also increase the people that is working in the industry, increase the value of people working in the industry. I don't want to comment so much about politics because it's not something I like to talk about. But unfortunately, every time there's a budget, it affects us. Okay, every time the policies that is not implemented, it does affect the property price. So you have to be a little bit aware of the political scene, especially when it comes to property. Think of how it will work. It will affect your real estate investment. Okay, next people ask, if you sell, will you regret? No, I didn't. Actually, I feel much more lighter on my shoulders, after I sold my property. Remember I mentioned that my finances are not very good, not good at all actually. So it's a big burden, big relief for me, not burden, relief. Do not have something that I need to pay every month. Fixed, whether I like it or not, I have to pay. So I'm sure after you listen to my reasons, you can come to conclusion or you have this impression. We can damn negative, very pessimistic about real estate in Malaysia. So Kenny, why are you still in the real estate industry? You are an agent, right? Or then the second one is that means you are not going to buy any more property anymore. Okay, let's address this. Number one, I'm a real estate agent because I'm not a property investor. Property investors treat investor as property as an investment, direct ownership. Okay, real estate agent on the other hand, to them, to people like me, property is a tool, is a stock. It's no different from you entering a supermarket and I'm offering you what to buy. You choose out what you want to buy. I own the supermarket. I have the stock for you to attract you. That is how I think about it. Real estate as a business and real estate as an investment is two different mindset, two different skill set that requires this. Okay, I'm doing real estate as a business, which, frankly speaking, I tell you all, those people that do real estate as a business is the one that is making more money than you all owning real estate these days. Investors owning real estate these days. Back in my day, last time, 2010, that time, different story. But right now, there's not many good buys. I can see lah. I honestly don't know how the heck some people can every time or nearly every month or every year got good buy one. But to me, I don't really see much. Okay, because to me, the person in the real estate business, like myself, an agent, we will definitely make more than you investors. We have lesser capital. We don't have capital appreciation, don't have leverage like yours, but cash flow wise, we definitely make more. Another part is that real estate business that makes also is the homestay or Airbnb business. You help manage from the owners. These people, they make the money first. When good times are there, they are there to help you to manage. Okay, they are there to provide you that value. But when bad times, who's the one being left holding the bag? I ask you, it's you. Okay, you are the one being left holding the bag, holding the property. That is the reality of this industry. Okay, so I am in the real estate business, not a real estate investor. If I want to invest, I will definitely invest in something like a indirect holding, like a REIT. I like REITs actually. I used to own REITs before I sold it. Yes, I sold everything, including my house, up to this year. So basically, I'm at 40 years old. I'm starting all over again, starting broke. Okay. Second one is that will I buy another property? Yes, I definitely will buy another property, but not for investment, for own stay. The one that I'm staying right now, where you see in this video, I'm also looking to sell. Okay, so I sold one. I'm looking to sell this. This I never bought for own stay. I bought it for investment. May I go back to renting? I think the cost will be lesser and also be cheaper. But why I still want to buy my own house? I'm thinking about buying a landed house. Landed house because, as much as I mentioned the hassle at the start, nothing that feeling nothing beats coming back on that door, that house and come knowing that this is your private space. You can do whatever you want. I used to stay in a room for a long time, rooms only in houses, landed houses, and different privacy very different. You bring back your girlfriend or your housemate bring back girlfriend, also need to hush hush, cannot make too much noise. Do things, things you all know lah, adult things also have to you have to keep quiet. But I think the biggest impression I got was when I talked to some of these girls, especially there's this one girl that I talk to. I kind of like her actually. So we talk lah, and as usual, we get to know each other. Suddenly, we ask her where are we staying, all this. So she was staying in a landed house with own parents' house. So I told her I'm staying in a room. I'm renting a room. Immediately you can see the face change, you know. You want amoy, you must have money. You want girlfriend or you want wife, you must have money. You must have money. You must have the. You must show you also that you know how to manage the money by buying a house. Nothing beats buying a house. You can't blame these people. You can't blame the girls, because security is a sense of security. Really, when I own my own house and stay, then it's different. I start thinking of things totally different from investment. It's also the comfort you cannot get lah. And that girl, suffice to say that it didn't happen between us. Just that one question, you can see the face change already, so there's no second date. So guys, you all want to get a girlfriend, right? You all be nowadays you can rent, you just rent rent a room lah. Nowadays no big cares just focus on what you need to do guys. I know most of you young ones listening to this channel are 25 years old. At that age you're supposed to focus on growing your income, growing your career, growing your business or whatever you want. Girls can come later, no worries. Okay, so after that I also think maybe it's a good time to actually have a house. Apparently, then this place, I went to real estate business in 2019, so I thought I just move in to do business here. Once I move in, right, I tell you, it's so comfortable. This 3-room, two bedroom house, yeah, it's too big for me at the moment, but it's so comfortable. I have all my things here, my toys are there. I have my own private my room to make content, or even I can do content on dining table. I'm shooting this on my dining table. Okay, it nothing beats having your own house. And I want to have a landed house because I'm banking on the capital appreciation. Next time, right, when I old, me and my wife, we can check into the retirement home, but just sell the house and check into retirement home. If I got wife lah, I just check in myself lah, nothing what. I at least got some people to take care of me until the day I kick the bucket. That's what I'm thinking. But I definitely would want to get a house, landed or high rise, later thing. Okay, maybe another 5 years, if possible 5 years. You'll be thinking, oh Kenny, you get 5 years later then the house, the price will go up like crazy, especially it's landed. Yeah, but I'm not going to go into debt just because I FOMO, like what I'm doing right now. Imagine today, I just started my real estate career. I still have to pay 2,000 plus for this house. If I go out and rent a room or rent another house about 1,000 plus, still the same, three bedroom, 2 bathroom, or even smaller, I can let my money stretch longer. Why I worry about property appreciate? I just focus on my business right now to generate money. And if you are in the same situation, you're working, consider starting a side hustle, because we know how employment income, right, is quite stagnant unless you get the chance to go overseas. Okay, so I think I answered that 2 questions already. And then what's next for me is that like I mentioned, I'll be continuing to sell off this house. I definitely looking for the price. Price must be good first, because this one is not that old. It's less than 10 years old, so I'm not sure about the price. So I'll be continue doing a property as a service, as a business service. Okay, I'm a real estate agent. So I will do marketing, write books, create content. This is service, and definitely have to sell real estate and if you want to check out what I'm selling, just check out the comments. I'll be definitely selling something. Okay, buy own stay house, yeah, I got mentioned this. And one more thing that I didn't tell you all, right, is that this part here is content. I've fallen in love with content creation, because I find that content creation is the one that will give me the life that I want. remember I mentioned about freedom. So to me, right, freedom does not mean they have so much money, big house, big car. To me, the freedom here means I can actually take my bags. I want to go anywhere, I go. And I have the dream of being a full-time travel and food YouTuber, lifestyle YouTuber. In fact, I've already started my channel. I have started another channel which covers food and travel. So, just part time. One who knows in one day you get monetized YouTube channels, Facebooks, affiliate sponsorship. I'm obsessed with this online business now. Okay, because I find that if you have online business, you have that freedom that I want. The freedom of location, freedom of finances, freedom of time, and freedom of course to choose who I work with. This and what's the beautiful part about online business and content creation is not capital intensive like real estate. Even real estate business, right, is not capital intensive. That's why I chose it. What it means like capital intensive is that you need to come out a lot of down payment to buy a real estate. But here, I can do as many videos as I want. I can fail as many times as I want. Video don't do well, never mind. Next. Video don't do well, never mind. Next. But I don't have to delete my old videos. You still be gaining some views, still gaining some money, and I still get attention. Okay? Um, we'll talk about content creation versus real estate at another time or day, but this is what I'm going down. The media company route. I plan to have like many channels in the future. I start a podcast, write more books, maybe do a workshop, a loan workshop or property workshop, or even like a community get together. I want to meet you all who are listeners or even subscribers to this channel. Maybe if get a good deal, outside good deals, I will be more than happy to offer to members, open membership. A lot of things you can do actually. That is what I'm so excited, and the perhaps the biggest and the most exciting part to me, right, is that I don't have to add extra capital. I don't have to. The capital is so minimal, and the returns is considered exponential. In future, I can even start a faceless YouTube channel, faceless Facebook page. So many of my interests, not just food travel. I want to become a GM. Yeah, the reason I want to do this also is because I want to get a chess coach. I used to play chess back in secondary school, play in tournament. So if you know the chess scene, right? If you are in the chess scene, you know that there's a international title awarded by the World Chess Federation, called the Grandmaster. That's the highest Grandmaster. So I want to go for that title, Grandmaster, and then retire. I have no intention of pursuing after full. When as I go doing Grandmaster, I can also document my journey. I can put it up here on YouTube. So there's no limit. That's the beauty of it. I'm really thankful to be living in this new era. You can even generate videos from text. Back in 2010, all these are unheard of. That is that is what made me so excited to actually wake up in this day and age, and found things this day and age. I I can't tell you how excited I am, especially when I'm doing videos like this. But that is what I'll be going down towards. And who knows, this channel, right? In the future, if I want to start a real estate agency, I can rebrand this channel. I can call it Property Stories Reality. Now it's Property Stories by Kenny Lee because my face here. I'm the one who has to be the face of the channel. But in future, you don't need to. So as for investment, my choice right now, right, is to just focus on my business. 110% on my business. I sell real estate first. That's it. I'm broke, remember? So the fastest way to earn money is to sell. That's it. Got extra money, I want to invest in stocks, US stocks. I want to keep investment on automatic and light. I want to keep light. Then focus on the business. Everything light, okay? And so I won't be owning real estate except the one for my own stay, like I mentioned. So I think I've rambled on for a while, a long time. If you are still listening, thank you. And I just want to say that this journey, right, is what works for me. Okay, the steps I've taken, the decisions I made is also what works for me, and it shapes who I am today. It may be applicable to you, it may be not. Some parts may be applicable, some parts not. Okay, whatever it is, I just want to give you a few of these learnings that I got over these 14 years investing in real estate. Number one, never ever let people tell you your dreams are ridiculous. Okay, like I just want to retire, play computer games, so what? I got money, what? Huh? Nobody. Who are you to dictate what my retirement looks like? Okay. Number two, um, always be curious. Exploring. Explore. You have more choices today than I did last time. All of you who are watching this, all of you are, it doesn't matter what age you are, you have more choices today than back in 2010. Okay. Last but not least, number three, you must always form your own opinion. I am not your guru. I'm not the one paying the loan. I'm a real estate agent. I definitely will try to sell you something. Okay? Everybody will try to sell something. If you're free, try to hook you in, try to sell something. So you need to form your own opinion on things. You can ask, you can make, but in the end, ultimately, the end of decision is yours. That is how I actually market my real estate as well. I've shown you the pros and cons, you decide at the end. But I definitely will follow up with you because that is my job. If you don't buy it, maybe the difference is not the time, or maybe it's not suitable for your investment goal. But at least you must know what you really want. You know what you want and you stick to it. Okay? Real estate investing may not even be for you, just like me. It may be something else. So many possibilities today. Okay lah, I think I spoke enough already about the reasons why I sold. Yeah, it's a long video lah, and you can just listen to it over the podcast, no problem. All right, this is Kenny here from Property Stories, and I'll see you again next video.